Hi, it's Maya here with new glasses and a January book haul. I just noticed that because these glasses have a blue light filter, the reflection is pretty bad, so I might just be using my old glasses to film from now on. But I just wanted to show you that I have new glasses. I bought some books in January. I got a gift card for Christmas and I've been gathering those reads and receipts by credits during the latter half of the year so that I can buy some books. So I went and just did that. The first two books that I bought were with the gift card, and I still have like some money on the gift card left, so I can buy books later on with that, but now I just try to limit myself to two. The first book that I bought with the gift card was The Ruin of Kings by Jen Lyons, and this is the start of a new epic fantasy series. I don't know much about the actual plot, it's a bit of a chunker. I know it's quite convoluted, and I read a bit of the sample chapter for Kindle, and I was really intrigued by the sample chapter, so I picked this one up. The next book that I picked up with the gift card was The True Queen by Zen Cho, and this is set in the same world as Sorcerer to the Crown, and it's Regency fantasy, but this one has different main characters. So the main characters in this one are two Malaysian sisters, and they have been cursed, and at least one of the sisters has to travel to London in order to try to save the other, and she has to meet with the characters from the first book to get help. I have two more physical books. I picked this up from charity bookshops when I went to leave some books there, but of course I also checked out what they had. And the first place has had The Hero and the Crown by Robin McKinley. This is a fancy book. It's in the same world as The Blue Sword, which I didn't really care for, but this sounds like it could be more interesting. It says that although she's the daughter of Damar's king, Erin has never been accepted as full royalty. Both in and out of the royal court, people whisper the story of her mother, the witch woman who was said to have ensspelled the king into marrying her to get an heir to rule Damar, then died of despair when she found she had born a daughter instead of a son. I want to give Robin McKinley another chance. I own another of her books, which I think I'm gonna read before this one, but this one was there for €1. I picked it up. Then from the other charity shop that I went to, I found My Sister the Serial Killer by Oyinkan Braithwaite. And this one I only let myself buy if I would read it right away, because I already bought 3 physical books during the month. I knew that I didn't want to get my TBR account back up a lot, so I have actually already read this. I started reading it when I got it. It has very big text, if you can see, and this one is a crime story where the main character's sister is a serial killer and she has to clean up after her. So this one I think was €2. I thought that was what it cost, but actually the sign over the paperbacks was that you can get 6 for €2, but I wasn't gonna get 6. I only limited myself to 1. So these 4 were the physical books that I bought in January, with the 3 added to my TBR. And then I also bought a couple of ebooks. I mentioned this first one in my December reads and receipts already, and that is Flotsam by R.J. Theodore. And this one I picked up because I read about a novella set in this same world, but you have to read 2 novels before reading that novella, so when the first novel was on sale I picked it up. This one has cover art by Julie Dillon, and the short blurb of the plot is a fantastical steampunk first contact novel that ties together high magic, high technology and bold characters. So I want to try this one out. Then the second ebook is a NetGalley review copy that I requested, and that is The Four Profound Weaves by R.B. Lemberg, and this comes out in September from Tachyon Books. It's a fancy book and I wanted to get it because there's a blurb on the cover that says imagery that glows on the page, Patricia A. McKillip. So I really enjoy Patricia A. McKillip's prose, and when she says that it has imagery that glows on the page, I think it must be good. And the short description about this is: 2 transgender elders must learn to weave from death in order to defeat an evil ruler, in the first novella set in Lemberg's award-winning queer fantasy Birdverse universe. So the weaving magic and the blurb about the writing style from Patricia McKillip was what made me request this. So that was my January book haul. Let me know if you have read any of these books, and I will see you in my next video, probably with the less glaring glasses on.